11th weekly. I took it easy by just exploring art styles. Nothing too crazy, just trying different stuff. Day 1. I start by looking through some reference photos and try drawing what I see. Then I tried doing some head, realized this would take too long. I quickly changed to drawing features of a face in different styles. Then I continued going through some reference photos and quickly drawing them to see if it looks good and is easy to draw for me. I didn't organize anything for today, but I tried to go for more expressive features I can draw quickly. By the end of the day, I found some good examples on what's comfortable and appealing to me. Day 2, 6 boxes. I draw a head in each one. I drew a variety of eyes, nose, and mouths. The styles are very similar looking back on it, but I thought I was experimenting with different shaped heads. I look back and improve and deny styles. This is what I got to say. H stands for head, E for eyes, M mouth. Day 3, I refer back to the good heads from yesterday. I used this so I could draw multiple eyes, nose, and mouths on the same head. I found out some good things and some bad things. I then realized a sneaky top contender that I needed to test on. It took a lot longer to draw this shape, and I wouldn't know how to draw this from any other angle. But the features had a lot more impact with this head. But the perspective was tricky, so none are great representations of that head. Let's go. Day 4 is a simple version of yesterday, but it's about exploring emotion in each style. The head shapes I use are just stretched circles, but the eyes are generally large today because I like that.
Look at this guy.
I also reference a viewer's animation for some style. This one helped the most. You need to check out some of his stuff. And I keep experimenting. Similar to day 3, some good, some bad. Day 5 mixes the ideas for the 2 previous days, goes for complex, simple emotion style, fusion, stealing. I don't know, just watch. Here are some of the best ones. Here's the rest. Day 6. I switch up by doing bodies in different styles. This took a lot longer than faces, so I started with making one thick and one thin. I tried to do a more cartoon style, but I gave up relatively quick. I go back to skeletons and made a more realistic body, before I try a complete cartoon style, which is pretty good, but I pretty much just made Clarence. Then I try to mix styles with the reference picture and got something. Day 7. I needed to provide a result of my exploration, so I used the recent Kendrick diss track as an excuse to draw Kendrick. This proved harder than expected. I used some pictures to craft a pose, but making the pose a human was hard. Like getting the flesh down, getting the proportions to look good, all in a style made it even harder. But I worked through those problems and got to the outline section. When I started, I had no faith I'd make this character look any good. But when the color and everything is done, what do you think? In conclusion, my personal style consists of big eyes, soft cartoony features, and a mouth, typically a line or a bubble shape. I also learned about adding 3D volume to faces to create shapes other than an oval. Hopefully I'll have time to do an animation weekly using this style. Comment what you'd like to see me learn and do. You are required to like and subscribe. It's a law.